And good morning, and thank you so much for joining me. I am your host, Eric, and we're going to be talking about breaking story on the storm damage from the severe storms that some areas have experienced. And I'm going to go ahead and talk to you about that. I'm just going to turn a different way. Let me get my notebook here. Let's see if I can put it in a different spot so I can read it to you guys. Okay. And it took me about an hour and a half or more to put everything together and stuff. So, January the 24th, 2000 is the damage report story, and I'm going to get into that in just a minute. I'm still looking to see if there's any other things that I need to talk to you guys about, but I want to go over a review on the severe weather report, and this is what I have. WXMI, severe storms battered West Michigan Saturday night into Sunday morning, bringing rain and strong winds, causing down trees and power lines, and tons of let me look at this just a moment, and then ton of power outages. The first thunderstorm warning for the Grand Rapids area was issued at 10:44 p.m. The storms knocked out power to a total of 81,000 homes and businesses. Anyone without power can check the Consumer Energy outage website for updates on the restoration efforts. Now, I'm going to tell you, they work their very hardest to make sure that everybody has their power restored. Give me one moment. All right. That was before the second severe thunderstorm warning issued for the Grand Rapids area. Sorry, there's a little bit of sunlight there. Grand Rapids area at 1:39 a.m. in the morning. So, hell, I don't know how to spell it. I'll spell it out to you. It's spelled HERALDING. I don't know how to pronounce it. The second wave of strong storms were in the early morning of Sunday. So I'm going to just say we've had some very wild and crazy weather going on for West Michigan. So I'm going to tell you, it was not fun. There was a severe thunderstorm watch that was issued for West Michigan, and I'm going to tell you, when that happens, you got to take immediate action, because you never know when there's going to be a warning that may be issued. So you got to kind of take that very seriously. At At midday Sunday's customers said that they had stored electrical service more than 31,000 customers on that day. So I just completed this. I have more to the story, but I'm going to tell you it was very, very powerful, very wild, and dangerous weather that moved through. And I'm going to tell you, even in the Wicksburg location in West Michigan, there are actually down trees out in the area. There is debris out in that area as well. I actually seen it. So it was some very, very wild weather. And West Michigan was under the enhanced risk, and the rest of West Michigan was under the slight risk area. So parts of West Michigan got hit the hardest with the enhanced risk of severe weather. So I'm just going to tell you, it was not anything to joke around with. So whenever you're under severe thunderstorm warning or a tornado warning, you want to make sure that you're taking that very, very seriously. Make sure that you're prepared for action and get to your sheltered area as quickly as you can. Notify your loved ones, people that you know that are around you. Let them know, give them heads up of the situation. Make sure that you charge your phones and just keep an eye on the weather situation. But for the most part, I did really, I gotta tell you, I really put a lot of effort in the day that we had this severe weather. I knew that the weather was going to be very, very dangerous. I knew it was going to be strong and severe. I knew that. I knew that there were going to be changes to the weather. I knew that there were going to be damaging winds and all that kind of stuff. So I kind of stayed up all night one day and continued to track it and monitor it and all that, and noticed that there were going to be changes headed our way. So like I said, I stay on top of it all, and I'm glad that for those that got their power restored, that's one thing, but mostly it's all of the damage that is left behind from those storms. And there's a lot of tree damage. So it's probably going to take a while to get that all cleaned up and everything, and get all those trees and everything off the road. So if you got hit hard by those severe storms, I've been thinking about everyone the day that happened. It was a very scary day for all of us on the west side of Michigan. So the good news is we don't have to worry about any severe weather for the next several days. We're going to have some very nice weather. We're going to have sunny weather for the next several days, so that should help. That should help out a little bit more, and hopefully you guys will be able to get the cleanup done. I know that there's going to be a lot of people helping out with the cleanup, so if I get any new reports, I will make sure that I share them with you. Thank you so much for your patience. I apologize about the delay the day that we had the severe weather. There was so much going on that day. I just thought I'd just put it all together and tell you about what happened. So thank you so much, and I'll be back, I think, later on today with more to the story, because I have other news reports on the severe weather that hit West Michigan. So stay tuned for that, and I'll have the rest of the reports coming up in a while. So come back and join me. Thank you.